Hey guys, it's Mike, the Wrestling Guy Smith, and you're watching All in Wrestling, the premier wrestling TV show that focuses on SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and many more. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to do my favorite thing I like to call the Going in Raw. I would say, let's start off with the Going in Raw review about Monday Night Raw. Or as I like to call it, the All in Wrestling Raw review. Because we know last night everything was all in. Okay, guys, like I said, my first thing I'm going to talk about was the Seth Rollins promo bit. I loved it. Seth knew what he was talking about. And I did like Kofi. I did like the Kofi Kingston, him joining the champ. Like, him wanting to challenge Seth for his title and the WWE champion, World Champion, was really pretty ballsy. And I can't believe Seth accepted it. And I was waiting all night for this, like pretty much through the whole entire show for this pay per view, for this match to happen. And that's why I'm a little disappointed about which was they waited till the last minute to tell everybody, oh, it's gonna be a tag match rather than be the championship match, the bout that we wanted. But I'm not gonna spoil it. I'll wait till the end to tell you about that. The first, like I said, the promo bit was cool. I like the fact that Kofi and Seth, even though they're on different brands, it wasn't like that's the tension wasn't like it was there, but it was like everybody was relaxed. The crowd was into it. Everybody was into it, and I'm glad that Seth is Universal Champion. Like I said in my WrestleMania review, just everything's gonna change, and that's what I wanted. Because when Brock was champion, he would not show up. Raw would be the same dead show, and now that's not dead anymore. And now SmackDown, now that they got Kofi and now Daniel Bryan, like it's going to be good because everybody on SmackDown is going to want the title, and especially with the Superstar Shakeup, we don't know who's going where. Like I said, that I liked, and the second part I liked was the Baron Corbin and like how he came out. He was he was really kind of being a dick, and I like the fact that the crowd was like telling him to shut the fuck up because it was funny. I mean, shut that up because it was funny. And like I said, it was hilarious. But I liked how Kurt Angle came in and everybody was chanting "You suck." That would made him famous. The "You suck" chants. It's still hilarious now as it was then. And now it's like I did like how he did the angle slam and he did the angle lock, and as soon as like Baron Corbin left, he was literally gonna leave. And what kind of surprised me, and it was an NXT call up, but not the ones we were expecting. What I mean by that, the big guy, the man who's been on hiatus, was supposed to be joining Raw or SmackDown a year ago. The Freak, the monster of NXT. No, and I'm not talking about Wolfgang. I'm not talking about Walter. I'm talking about the Freak, Lars Sullivan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he appeared on Raw last night, and I was scared for Kurt. That dude was going to kill him. That dude is not a monster. He is a freak. Seth is gonna have to fight. If he comes after Seth's title, Lars Sullivan is not the type of man you want to face. He is not a Brock Lesnar. He is a Braun Strowman type. He is a monster. I've explained this very much. He can do anything. I've seen him do his work on NXT. I've seen him left carnage and destruction in his wake in NXT. And if he goes to the main roster, neither Kofi or Seth can face him. Because he is not the animal you want to mess with. Because, I mean, if he goes to face with the man, with that monster, Lars Sullivan is an animal. He's a monster. He's a freak. He can do anything. But the third part I liked, which I didn't want to mention, I did like. The thing is, I did like the Alexa Bliss thing, how she came out, and I think the more and more she like, the thing I liked was the fact that she made a tweet to tell that, like, because she knew Sasha and Bailey left the titles and it wasn't like a big surprise, and I kind of figured it was going to happen anyway because they got overconfident because every WrestleMania there's always a paradigm shift. Like I said, and now Sasha and Bailey kind of have to go back and go after the titles to go get the Iconics, which they're on SmackDown, or what they're probably gonna do, because what's gonna end up happening, they're probably going to SmackDown to keep that rivalry fresh, and that should happen. They should want to go to SmackDown. They should want to, and because of the fact, and like I said, that's gonna have to work. But it was a good match. It was kind of a squash match because Bailey. The thing is about Bailey, she's changing up her wrestling style, which is good. And the thing is, she's actually really trying more because I think she's actually updated a lot of things. Like she's done a lot. Like I think she's doing a lot more diamond cutter based like grapples, like DDP. I would say like Macho Man, Randy Savage, because her gimmick is similar to his, very similar but different. And then the fourth thing I'm gonna talk about, right, is the women, the what did I want to talk about? Oh yes, the man's promo, or as I like to call her, Becky Lynch. But I really don't like her being the man because it should be the woman, or like the undisputed champ or the champ. Better than that, but that's what I didn't like. You know what? I didn't like the fact that she kind of badmouthed Ronda Rousey because it was like, okay, you got lucky. Sasha, that's the thing about Ronda Rousey. She's gonna beat you again, and those titles are gonna be gone again, meaning she might go to SmackDown. And like I said, I think she just badmouthed. I really do. I really think Becky's gonna get overconfident. She's gonna have them titles, but she's gonna have to defend both of them. She's gonna have to, because the thing is, if Ronda won, Ronda would be going to SmackDown right now, and Oscar's gonna take that chance too, because Oscar might be going to Raw. But I want her. I really want to see her kind of on SmackDown more than I want to see her on Raw, because Raw is going. They're going to do her dirty. SmackDown doesn't. SmackDown lets her be champion, and that's what I mean. Because I kind of feel like Becky Lynch having that. That's what people want to garage. Like I said, I like having the. I do like having the idea, the theory about it. And like I said, with Becky Lynch, she's not bad. She just, like I said, I just think she just badmouthed Ronda Rousey. And the one other thing I didn't like was Lacey Evans. She came out to look at her titles and punch her in the face. And that's my point around with her too. Like she wants to be the first lady of Raw to be the first. No, she wants to be the first real lady of Raw to be undisputed champ. Knowing that she got called up and she got some time, which wasn't bad. I don't really hate Lacey Evans, but I just don't like her gimmick. I don't. I don't like Lacey. I don't like her punch. I don't like her special. Her thing is stupid. It really is. I'm glad that Becky threw her into the thing because she's a dummy. I just don't like her. I don't know what. And I was angry because I'm like, yo, I even saw it yesterday like you guys did, and I don't hate Lacey Evans, but I just don't like her gimmick. Her being a classy lady does not work, and it doesn't work. It didn't work on NXT. It doesn't work on Raw. That's why she got called up because she can't be NXT champion. She can't. I mean, I would love like a Kyrie Sane or my Io Shirai or Shayna Baszler, and I would dig it, but not Lacey Evans. And like I said, Raw was like I said, and I did like the fact that Sami Zayn came back, but and this is my thing with him. Now that he's kind of Sami Zayn again, and he's not being a heel, but I kind of feel like him just coming out of the woodwork, and he's been gone for what I would say he's been gone for about 2 years. It just doesn't make any sense. And I like Sami Zayn, but I just feel like him being a part of Raw, like he's better off going to SmackDown. Or because the thing is, he's gonna look for Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens has changed, and Kevin Owens is not a bad guy, but I don't know about Sammy. I don't like Sammy. I just didn't like the whole thing, him trying to take on Finn, because him getting an Intercontinental Champion should have happened a long time ago, and it could have happened, and I just don't know. I just don't see it, and he basically called WWE a toxic environment, dude. You were hurt. You were injured for almost a year. And I kind of feel like he's doing the CM Punk thing, where CM Punk got injured, came back, and basically once he lost the WWE title, once he lost the WWE title, and he lost to The Rock. That was fine. But I did like the Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Like now he's a winner. And I didn't really hate Kurt Hawkins. I just thought he was kind of a waste of a call up. Because he was a waste of a call up. Like I said, I really I'm happy that Zack Ryder and I'm actually happy that Zack Ryder is kind of relevant again. I like the fact that he is. I do like Road Gable because, like I said, Road Gable's not bad. They're really not bad competitors. I feel like they have a better chance of going to SmackDown and being champions rather than Raw, because the thing is they're dealing with the revival. Then they're dealing with the revival, and then like the revival are not bad, but the revival are just, I don't know. They need to go on SmackDown and just start fucking dominating. That's my point. Just dominate like I did in NXT. Because the thing is, like, and this is what I mean too, and I really want to see what NXT did. NXT should be part of this superstar shakeup, because Johnny Gargano should be going in that. He should be going to SmackDown right now. But that's that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I like the fact that at the end of the show, Dean Ambrose came out and he did his final farewell, which was cool. And the fact that like him and Seth and Roman, he had no hard feelings about it. I think he wants like he really wants to be done. He's not gonna sign his contract. He wants to be done, and I get it. And I get the reasons. That's what I mean. But like I said, guys, like, comment, subscribe to this video. Peace.